The middle, you're good to go. Everybody's in. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep. Oops. I turned my volume all the way down so I couldn't hear anybody. I got it. Do we have everyone here? We're five. Yes. Okay, so we can call this special work session of the Seaside School District to order. We have all of our members here. So just want to remind everyone that this is a public meeting and we cannot make any decisions in a work session. We have to bring it back to the board, make a motion, and then we can decide on things. So today's session is just to talk about our candidates and if we want to do kind of determine if we want to do interviews. But we're not going to make any decisions today. Got it? I'm going to make you guys bigger. Did everybody get a chance to look at, looks like we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candidates apply.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know how many we're going to get. It's great that we've gotten a few choices, which is great. Um, what are our thoughts on doing in-person interviews with these folks?
We have, there's five. So, I mean, I think the last time we did it, if I'm correct, we had four people. And so I
Mm-hmm.
think that having, this many folks, I think it would be a good idea to maybe get face to face with them.
Yeah, I think it's fair. We did it before.
Yeah, because one person, Coral, she's on the budget committee,
Mm-hmm.
and then I know that Trissa was, she ran
She ran.
last year. So, um, I mean, I think, in my opinion,
I agree. And I think personally, I would like to do it in person as opposed to a Zoom like this. I think you get, you know, better picture of somebody when you can have them face to face.
I agree.
Kat, what do you
Um,
think since you went through it last time? What do you
Oh
think?
yeah, I definitely agree.
Okay.
I had to go through it. I think they should too. Joking aside, I think there's a lot of value to get to know somebody if you're talking and asking questions that's face to face.
Yeah, because I think Sandra and Shannon, did you guys both too because you guys both got appointed, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
both of
I
you had
have,
to go through it too. So yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I think that's only fair, right? Yeah.
Well, I think it's important that we just don't, that we do our due diligence.
Hmm.
Question I have is, do we interview all five or do we narrow it down to a top two or three?
Well, that's also on the table. I mean, we can decide on that as well.
I would say five, all five of them.
Same.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we did last time everybody answered the same questions, but we only had three
we had
questions, I think.
four.
Four
Oh,
questions, three. It wasn't very, it was pretty, as
Yeah,
far as
it was,
last time it was 15-minute interviews, and there were three questions.
and I believe we gave the questions to them not really beforehand, but before they walked in the door, maybe. Kat, can you remember?
Yeah. Uh, Yes, when we were waiting, when it's our turn, that questions were given to us at that time.
Yeah, that's
Got a
correct. We
little.
asked them to come a little early and we handed them the questions. So they had 5 or 10 minutes to see the questions ahead of time.
Not too much time. Yeah, I think with there only being 5, I think if there was 10 or 12, we could narrow it down to our top choices. But with being 5, I think interviewing all 5 we should do that.
They
Okay.
all do. We did confirm they all live in zone 4, so they all meet the qualifications.
Okay, perfect. So the next, what's going to be a challenge is, can we get everybody together on a time to do these interviews?
My
So just-
evenings are easier than, as long as there's no building emergency, my evenings are easier than the day.
Yeah, I would imagine for some of these candidates, the evenings might be, I don't know all of their employment situations or
I'm
family
looking-
life situations, but I can imagine the evenings might be
Yeah,
easier.
it actually is on here that we have their occupations. So it looks like most of them, like Justin is a lineman, Trissa is self-employed, Kelsey's a nurse, Coral works at Escape Lodging, and then
Mhm.
Eric
Probably
owns
daytime.
the Bridge Tender. So
Well, he's a nighttime person, but
yes,
earlier in the day, earlier in the evening.
yeah. And
Oh, he works all the time. Well, if we want to try to schedule all these interviews before the next board meeting, it's going to have to be probably next week. If we can get on board with everybody. Do we want to try to schedule that right now while we're all live, or do we want Leslie to send out a
because we
Checkmark.
are sorry, the process, because we're looking to then appoint somebody at the meeting, and then their first meeting would be in March, right? That's what our timeline was that we agreed on.
that's what we're trying, yeah, to
Yeah.
establish.
Okay. Yep. Just wanted to make sure I'm on the
Right. But that would mean interviews next week because the board meeting is the Tuesday after that.
I will be back.
You will, okay, I was gonna ask you, Chuck. I'm excited to have
Yeah,
you back.
I fly tomorrow, so I'll be home.
Okay.
I think if you have everyone here, it might be helpful to just ask around the dates since everyone is here now.
Okay. How about just looking at one thing on my calendar.
I can throw it out there. If it's in the evening, I cannot do the 12th.
The 12th is Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Could we do Monday or Wednesday?
I'm scheduled for games, but they're at Pacific Ridge. So, 'cause I'm reffing that day. So
Monday or Wednesday or both days?
Monday the 9th. Well, both days actually, but if they were later in the evening, like, because my last game would end at like 7 p.m. is what we have it for, but it'll be done before then, I'm pretty sure. So if we did something a little later in the evening on Monday, that could work for me.
Like a 7 p.m. on a Monday.
Mm-hmm. And we can do it can we do it in the district office, Susan?
Yes.
Just in the conference room there.
Mhm.
Is that too late?
Not for
I
me.
mean, it works for me.
Mhm.
Monday at 7? Jason?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, that
Chuck?
works.
Okay.
Uh,
Leslie?
Yeah, it looks like it'll take a couple of hours. I'm free that night.
Yeah. Well, if we do 15 minutes a person, I mean, we're looking at, a little bit. Yeah.
Hour and a half or so. Mhm.
Hour and a half.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm speaking through Susan's microphone.
Mhm.
Logistics wise, if candidates are not available on Monday, do you want to offer any, other options for them? If they can come virtually but not in person, do you want to offer that? Or is it just, can you come in person? And if you can't, you can't.
How did you guys do it last time?
Everyone was available and came
Yeah.
in person,
Oh, okay.
which
Yeah.
was,
We just
I
open up
feel like
Wednesday as
that's
an
a little bit
alternative and have
unusual.
in-person preferred and online as an alternative as
Yeah.
well.
And I can do
Monday
Wednesday
preferred.
too.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do Wednesday as well. Can everyone do Wednesday as well if there's a
Yes.
If
people
you
cannot.
have, if you have
Yes,
if you have more than one meeting, you really have to, I'm assuming that we would want to treat this much like you would an employment situation.
Mhm.
You would have to have the exact same people present at both meetings
Right.
for all, the exact same board members would need to be present
Mhm.
for all interviews.
Is that
And
like written down? I mean, great practice, but like, is that something that's written down somewhere to where if for some reason it doesn't work out and we have a group of 5 versus 4, like,
I think we could have less. We just can't have more. That
Well,
makes sense?
I think if there was a board member that wasn't present for all 5 interviews, it would be difficult to cast a vote if you didn't hear from everybody.
Yeah, I think the voting option would be hard if you interviewed 3 and didn't interview 2.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, makes sense. So let's just try and lock in who can commit to both. I can commit to both nights, however needed, as much time as possible. So if 4 of us can do that or 3 of us can do that, then let's just, as a group, can we collectively kind of move in that direction to say, listen, we're doing the best we can. We trust the people that can make it. They will make good choices. And if you can't do both, then it's all or nothing. Fair?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
think when we arrange them, we can, we'll try our best effort to get everybody on one
Sure.
night, and whether it
Yeah.
be in person or virtually, and the chances are probably good we can do that. So,
Yeah, I think we try our best to get everyone to come Monday 7.
mhm.
Well, space them out. And then, but offer the virtual as well
Mhm.
that same night if that's a better option for people.
So a strong preference for in-person, but virtual if necessary. Is that my understanding?
Yes.
I
Okay.
would say that, like, maybe it's if they say they're unavailable, then say, are you available virtually? You know what I mean? Because if we
Yes.
really want them there in person, if possible.
Mhm. Yes. So the next thing is, would you like us to look up the 3 questions we asked last time
Yeah, that would be
and
helpful.
send those your way? Or would you like to, what you did last time was you kind of sent in your questions and we narrowed it down to the 3. Would you like to do that again, or would you like to just, we can send out the 3 questions and see if those are the questions you want to go with, or if you want to add some new ones?
That'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah, I say send out the 3 questions. And then if people are like, no, let's add this, we can add, we can look at
Right.
adding things as well. But no need to start
Yeah.
from scratch.
yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
So please be watching for an email from Leslie. She'll send out the 3 questions to you.
And we're
Perfect.
committing to Monday and Wednesday, correct?
Yes.
Correct. Fingers crossed, just Monday. But yeah, just so we can get them all in. Okay. Are there any other questions about, I don't know, anything about the candidates, about the things they've answered, anything?
Yeah, I had a question about the Excel sheet. I wasn't able to reformat the cells so I can read it all in one view. So I was missing some components and I had to switch back and forth. Is there a way to lay eyes on it that's easier for me to read it?
So you have the original email I sent you had a link to the Google survey that folks filled out. And you can go into that document and you can look at the results in a number of different ways. You can look at they're formatted like the applicants see the Google form. And then today I attached just the information that we made available in the public record in an Excel sheet format. We didn't want to, of course, publicize people's personal phone numbers and addresses. So I'm not sure which one you're referring to, Kat, and
No,
so you
I didn't see the attachment, so that's on me. But I was looking at the Excel, well, the Google version of the Excel that I couldn't manipulate. So
Yeah. What I did,
no,
Kat, is
you
Thank
can't
you.
manipulate it, but
Mhm.
there are different options for how to view it. So across the top, I think right underneath the explanation about the title and stuff, you can look at it by question so that you can scroll through question 1 and see everybody's answer. Or to the right of that, you can click on individual and then it will show you the person's name and then sequentially their answers to each question. So there are different options for viewing the information in that shared Google document.
yeah, I was looking on my phone and I actually just clicked on the box and then a bubble came up down below so I could read the whole thing that was presented.
Can
in
you
that
just
box.
wrap it? Like honestly, the issue is just that you didn't wrap the cells. Can you just wrap the cells so that they pop up? And Kat, I can share it with you. If you just copy and paste it into a new one and then wrap cells, you can read it all.
Oh, there you go.
Honestly, I'm good. Leslie's attachment to the board book is
Yeah, in board book
sufficient
is
for
the
me. Yeah,
completed
I can just
document.
use
Yep.
that. Thank you.
I took out the sort of the excess columns where everyone attested that they live in the zone, everyone attested that they're a registered voter. I can't remember what the other ones were, but everyone met the criteria. Interesting. I thought it was interesting. Every one of the candidates also said that they have students in the school district.
I found that
Um,
interesting
so
too, actually.
I removed all of those columns to condense the narrative questions.
Mhm.
So hopefully
Thank
that
you.
makes it a little bit easier to see.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any other questions on that? Okay. Changing subjects real fast. Kat, you potentially wanted to talk about doing something for the middle school staff.
We
Yeah.
don't have
That's not on the
anything else
agenda.
on the agenda.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
We could
It's okay, we can add it. Like,
Good.
we're gonna meet again,
Well,
so we'll add
yeah.
it to another agenda,
Well, this is a work session that we can kind of talk about some stuff, right, Leslie? We can-
right? I don't know.
Generally you want to stick to what's on your agenda,
Yeah.
but I think if it's a fairly minor, business, kind of a business item, then we could add it as a good of the order. But if it's not sort of just a board business item, then I would think you want to add it to an agenda for an upcoming meeting.
Okay, I think we'll potentially add it to an agenda item. Does that sound okay?
We could add it to the meeting on Monday if you
On
want.
Monday. Yeah, I don't want to make it longer than it has to be, but I don't think this will take very long.
And this is one other question kind of about adding something to the agenda was having reports. Instead of being verbal reports, have them be given reports. I don't know if we can talk about that right now, or talk about it next time.
Are you talking about like administrative reports and union reports
Yes,
and all the
like
reports?
like everybody would just type it up, it'd come in our board book, and it would just be there for us to read. And unless it's something by law that needs to be reported, then that would be, that we would have, like our Susan, help me out. What are the one of the
Yeah, I
ones-
would recommend adding that to a future agenda item.
Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
that sounds good. Okay, anything else for the good of the order? Nothing? Okay, everybody get back to your days and we will see you in person at the district office. And Leslie, are you going to reach out to all these candidates? Okay, thank you.
Yes, I will.
Okay,
And
so
yeah, so Leslie will schedule the appointments, the interviews, and she will also send out the 3 questions we used last time and to get your feedback on that. And safe travels coming home, Chuck.
Thank you. I hope it is a nice, easy trip.
it will be. Okay, all right. Thanks everyone. And we will hear from you in an email or I will see you on Monday.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
everybody adjourn. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.